What up, it's 1822 back with another Friday night Smackdown review. WrestleMania is coming here so goddamn fast. I'm really pumped for WrestleMania. The build up, yes, it been pearl ass. But hey, all I can ask for is a good night one and night two from the WWE for WrestleMania. So SmackDown kicks off with the hometown boy CM Punk. Talking about the triple threat match that's taking place at WrestleMania. Paul Heyman came out there. They're talking about the favorite Paul Heyman, old CM Punk. But the tribal chief is not there. He will be there later on. So what is the favorite? Well, you gotta wait till I get to that part. Welcome Ray Phoenix to the WWE. He made a debut on SmackDown. He took on Nick Frazier from NXT. A good match. He gets the victory. Cuts a promo after the match. I'm glad Triple H got both guys separated. I really want to see what is store for both guys being on separate rosters. But then down the line, you can put the Lucha Bros back together as a tag team. And this is what I wanted from them in AEW. But Tony Khan liked them much more as a tag team instead of individuals. And that's why WWE is doing the best thing with Penta and Ray Phoenix. L.A. Yeah, took on Tama Tonga, gets the victory. Now, this is what I've been waiting to talk about. Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. Now, I haven't been the biggest fan of this build, but this was a train wreck, but an entertaining train wreck. Tiffany Stratton, I did like her a lot more in this segment. She came a lot more comfortable on the microphone. But then all of a sudden, this thing just went another way. You got her bring up the fact that she was on the Cheryl Shepherd show the other day because we know her and Andrade got a divorce. Then she said, does that mean 0-3 Charlotte Flair? You're going to be lonely in your love life. And you can see Charlotte Flair did not expect that. Then you got Charlotte Flair ending things off with, that's why Louise Kaiser is in my DM. Say what? I remember watching an interview with Tiffany Stratton saying Charlotte Flair is an idol. She a favorite all the time. What changed? That's why I always say, do not meet your idols. Man, I just hope Tiffany does not get any heat for this. And I did find out, they said the W did add out that part where she mentioned 0-3. So that lets you know this wasn't a work shoot. This was a shoot. It wasn't supposed to be a shoot at the end, but for some reason, Tiffany Stratton felt like she needed to go off script on Charlotte Flair. And one thing I gotta say about Charlotte Flair, you are a veteran. You can't not let the crowd continue to throw you off during these promos. That's one thing Charlotte Flair needs to get better at. But who knows? It's probably just a personal thing with her where she just hates when the crowd boos her. Charlotte Flair wants to be a babyface, but she don't have the redeeming qualities as a babyface for the crowd to get invested in her character while portraying a babyface. Charlotte Flair just gotta accept it. You are a heel, and you always will be a heel. The Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY in a no-one contendership match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. The Motor Machine Guns get the victory. I've been so disappointed with the Motor City Machine Guns so far in the WWE. They are not over with the crowd at all. This is one of my favorite tag teams of all time, but they are just not connected. I'm not sure what's missing. Who knows? Maybe turn them into heels. Because I do know this. Alice Shelley and Chris Sabin have a lot more personality when they are heels because I've seen it in TNA wrestling. B-Fab versus Naomi, but Jade Cargill attacked Naomi. But then we finally got to the match. Naomi defeats B-Fab. Then Jade Cargill comes out again after Naomi called her out on the microphone. They started brawling. Security came out. And Nick Aldis finally made it official. Jade Cargill, Naomi, WrestleMania. I cannot wait for this match. Naomi been awesome since turning heel. I'm really looking forward to this one here. This news sucks so much because I knew about it before SmackDown came on the air. Nick Aldis was out there. KO come out there and KO says he got to get neck surgery. Oh man, just sucks so much. Good luck, Kevin Owens. Hope I will see you back in a WWE ring. Raynor came out there, gave Nick Aldis the RKO. Now, we know Raynor is not going to miss WrestleMania, so they got to find him an opponent. Will they do Sami Zayn? But how can you tie in that story of Sami Zayn and Randy Orton? You really can't, because Orton never really got his hands on KO to making a story out his neck. I know Rusev just resigned with the company. Aleister Black is on his way. So do we have to change the plans and we use one of these guys at WrestleMania? We going to find out. And a wild card pick will be Nick Aldis. He said he is not done being inside a ring. Will Nick Aldis make his return in the ring? We will see. Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. No one contendership match for U.S. Championship. This is a last man standing match, and this was a good match. Best match of the night. Braun Strowman really thrives in gimmick type matches. I love every time Braun and Jacob Fatu are in action with each other. Your winner, Jacob Fatu. He faced LA Knight for U.S. Championship. I was wrong. I thought we was getting Solo versus Jacob Fatu. But I'm okay with that right there. And I'm really going to look forward to how the crowd going to react to LA Knight and Jacob Fatu. They love LA Knight, but they also love Jacob Fatu. So expect a 50-50 crowd at WrestleMania. Now we finally get to what everybody was wondering about in Chicago. What is that favorite Punk owed by Paul Heyman? Roman Reigns came out there, and he wasted no time to get out there to find out what this CM Punk's talking about. Seth Rollins out there, but really, this segment did not need him. I get why he was there, because this is the main event for WrestleMania. So CM Punk comes out there and finally let it be known. He went down memory lane with him and Roman Reigns. Then he said Paul Heyman will be on his side. And Roman came more off like a heel, talking about, I saved Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, tell him, no, you are not going to be in his corner at WrestleMania. But Heyman did not say no to CM Punk. So here we go. Heyman with his best friend, CM Punk. CM Punk gives Roman Reigns the GTS while Seth Rollins just standing in the corner and laughs. So, what does that mean for WrestleMania? I'm going to think about it first, then I'll bring it up in my prediction. But was this good enough for y'all? It's just Heyman being in Punk corner? Because does this mean he officially not with the tribal chief anymore? I don't know. We've seen this before when the Brock Lesnar swerve. So let's just wait till WrestleMania and we'll see what's going to take place. SmackDown, this was an okay show. Already set the build for WrestleMania is bad. But I'm just hoping we get a very good weekend of wrestling from the W. So let's stop talking about the build-up of WrestleMania, because we just keep beating a dead horse. So that's all I say about SmackDown. If y'all watch SmackDown, how did y'all feel about the show? I respond to everybody in the comment section per usual. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.